Hello and welcome to the second of a very occasional series on farming sim using Old Ridge Farm by OEB modding. I've noticed one or two people are having real problems. The emptying of the bunkers to the bio plant. So let's start with a quick tutorial for which we will use courseplay. For that, bring up courseplay. Right, we'll be using this setting in the bottom, the far right. Should shows a picture of a bucket. But we need to have a start point. You want to be fairly head on to it. Don't really matter how close you are, but you need to leave a bit of room behind. So at the end of the course, finish your course behind the start point. Very important. So we start course recording. Just drive up to the start of the heap, and you press your first waypoint. The waypoints on this are not the same as most of the other parts of courseplay. On here it just tells courseplay where the start and stop of the heap is. Now we drive right over the heap. It's easier actually if you do this before you fill the bunker. Easily set the course beforehand. Then we drive to the back of the course. Set another waypoint to show where the end of the heap is. Now we need to reverse out. You click reverse. Next thing you've got your implement in reverse. Very embarrassing if you get that. Now straight back. When you get clear of the bunker, you start a turn. Easy to turn away from where you're going, so you're pointing in the right direction. Take it back until you're nice and straight. That should do it nicely. Stop the reverse course. Let yourself going forward again. And Old Ridge, we have two bunkers, or two tip points. I'm going to use the right hand one because the slurry tank for that is closer to the front of the system. To show you, that's the slurry tank that this right hand one fills. Easy to back your slurry tanker in to empty it. Far easier than the back one. Right, we'll carry on going up here. Just get to the side view on this. And when you get about here, you put your last waypoint. Hopefully we got that right, so it will. I think I might want to go a little bit further forward. Cancel that. If you're not quite certain you got it right, hit this pause button, and it allows you to delete parts of the course. But you only do that once you're recording the course. You can't do it afterwards. Right, that should be a bit better. Set the waypoint there. So looks like it's over the bunker. Here it will actually tip. Just to get off this. So it's nice and steady. Keep fairly central. Luckily Old Ridge has these lovely ramps. Now reverse back round so you're pointing in the direction you want to go. Stop your reverse. Change your drive direction to forward. Now we'll drive back to this and we'll try and get in behind our start point. And it's very important behind the start point. If not, it will just go in circles trying to find the start point if you go the other way around. This should do. Right, that's the course. It doesn't always work when you first time. You may have to remake it a few times. The last thing is to set the buckets. As you see, there's 4 different bucket positions here. Loading position, and that is it's the position the bucket will go into to load. You don't want it right on the ground because that will cause all kinds of problems. I'll be just off the ground, so lift that slightly. When you're happy with your load point. You okay. This has already got all the load points set because it remembers them each time, but that's the load point position. I'll leave what I already got set there. Transport position is when you're actually moving a boat, you want your bucket like so it's nice and clear of anything. Pre-unload will be lifting the bucket up, and unload position is as it says it will be set up a little bit. It'll be when it tips. Simple. But this is the one thing Courseplay does very different to the rest of its things. Boy, people getting a little bit muddled. You would just run the course and do what you'd actually be doing, and this one you have to think ahead. And the last thing we'll do is stop and go loading. We'll have that activated. All it means is when the bucket hits the heap, it sends the buckets hit the heap, it will stop. Until either the bucket's full or there's nothing in front of. At which point it will move on again. We'll see if this will work, fingers crossed. Going into the load position. Found it. Coming back. Should, when it hits the point here, now drive forward. It can get a little bit confused at times, and where you get crossing points, it can take the wrong course. And I have had it fall off the ramp a few times. Not very often, but it's just enough to be annoying. This is the last bit which may be a bit problematic, or whether I put further towards the tip. Oh yes, there we go. And you see the nice little display they show on how much we were putting in. Now you might notice this is a JCB telehandler. I bought the JCB pack. I'm a great JCB fan. It was a must-have for me. It's possibly, if you're not using the steering wheel, it's possibly a lot easier to use the in-game telehandler than this one. But it's a JCB, it's nice and yellow and black, what more could you want? And you may notice we haven't got a lot of cash either. Game only 17,000. Now, let the seconds go back. Whilst that's doing that, we'll just have a little wander around the farm and see what else we've got. Been one or two changes in the first episode, and I just hope this one's going to be a little bit better than the first. Apologies for that. It's nerves and haven't a clue what I was actually doing. Right, this is another new toy. I had a bit of luck. I had two great demands, and I sold 2 bunker loads of silage to the BGA, which just gave me this beast. I'm doing a lot of mowing, and it was easier to have this than continue having to have all the tractors on mowing. What we're going to do is we're just going to take this down to the big meadow, hop inside, but who isn't very good inside. And I've still got a little bit of work to do on the roadsides with this. It does hit 1 or 2 tree branches. So I've been gradually cutting branches down. We just transfer this to the big meadow. Not certain which way that goes. We'll find out. Here's waypoint. As I said in the first one, I use Courseplay a lot. Trying to find the course. Once it gets onto, and here we go, it's found it. Well, once it's made its way to the big meadow, or it hits a tree, whichever sooner, and talk to the devil. Right, in that case, time for the chainsaw. Hop out, see where it's hit it. I'm not taking trees right out if I can help it. Help if I can jump. Now where is it? I think it's this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's that one. Oh, we might be able to get that from the ground. And again, we might not. Ah. We'll have to go round and clear a lot of branches. Around the map at the moment there's a rather lot of branches falling about. Right, let's see if we can get this out of this now, where we'll just come outside, I think. We'll just reverse it back. It will hit that at a time until I get around to clearing it. I can sell the BJ this time and I'll get a little chipper, a little Brooks I think. Right, it's on the way again, let's see if it can hit any more. Oh, it's looking a bit better now. I could remake the course, but I'm too lazy. Easier to do the council's job and just take the branches that hang on the trees. Think about it, those branches will catch any double-decker bus or even large lorry. So I'm doing the council a favour by just cutting branches off. Alright, let's see what else we got now. Another JCB. This is the smallest of the two tractors in the pack, and it takes the place of a T6, which I'm not certain I had last time. It didn't last long on the farm. I'm afraid the T6 didn't live up to what expectations. It was a modded T6, not a standard, hasten to add. It wasn't. It had more pull than the standard, but the turn circle wasn't. But this is doing all the heavy work now. It's 230 horsepower, and still got the case, which I will keep. This is the one I modded using David Oldfield's excellent tutorial video. So the steering is a lot tighter than standard. And next to it you see me other new toy, Flash Combine. I wanted this one to be good, probably is better. I wanted this one because it's got a folding header. Aldridge got very narrow roads and fields in the typical British fashion of the crop areas very close to the fences and hedges. So you haven't really got room to drive a trailer with the header into the field and then fit it up without trampling all of the crops. This saves us. We just have a... The only problem is that you cannot automatically unload using course play. The big M's reached it. We just play with. There's about, I think there's around a 6 metre header, which is almost double the size of the header on the old Sampo. It holds more and it looks better, in my humble opinion. Not that I've been accused of being humble. I just fold it up, put it back and have a look at the big M. The big M is they were OEB modded. I'm beginning to sound a real fanboy for OEB, which I will happily admit I am. Almost my favourite mod of the lot is... Come off that, shut it down. Oh, he's still doing fine. Get back to... oh, we'll just set this one up. I think I'm over course with stop driver. Let's cut this meadow. I don't think it's really fully ready for a cut, but as I'm here, it's meadow, And I'm just being invaded by one of the cats who decided that my lap is the best place to be. Meadow. Big meadow, 13 metre. I always set the width slightly low, slightly smaller than they actually are. Just back to someone near the start point and set him off. First waypoint. Field work. Drive course. And it should now. Oh, it's got itself stuck. See what's happened. Should have four-wheel or all-wheel drive activated at all times. And it's decided whatever is on there. I think I left a tree or something. Better. Try again. That's a way. All part of the fun and games of using mods. This will soon cut through this lot. I've increased the size of the orchard a bit by putting a few more trees in, and I'm just going to get rid of the cat. It's better. Oh, get rid of him off my lap, and he stands right in front of the screen. I tried another big M earlier on, and it didn't swarm. It said it did, but no matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to swarm. The other bit of using this, I no longer have to windrow. I can send my forage wagon in as soon as he's cut, and I will actually go and find one. No, there he is, my forage wagon. Just hook him up. On this tractor, I'm keeping this little stire. It's small, but it still holds its own around here. See, it's done, I think it's 85.5 hours. Not bad. Oh, and I was going to mention the other, one of my absolute favourite mods is this. The OEB weight. Just, with this you can add weight quite easy, just by pressing the enter key on the numpad. Got a little bit of weight on it, doesn't much. Right, we drive him. Take the brake off, drive him out, and I'll send him down to the big meadow. Don't think any of the fields are ready to harvest yet. I have the growth mod installed, just so everything only grows at midnight. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're just getting on with some of the smaller tasks have to be done. Can't do when you're in the middle of a harvest. Fine, do it. I started off too early. Didn't actually make the turn. No. But first you don't succeed, give up another drink, I say. Just that's got it. So one thing with course play, you need to leave 3 of those orange blobs when you make the course before you try a turn. Let's do a quick demonstration. We've got the case here, it's not doing anything. Now say we were going to do a little course here to just turn in next to the barn. Just starting from here. Start course record. Might start a little bit later just so we get up in front. I didn't actually want back, we just kick up. Right, we'll start the course record here. Get back a bit, that's it. About here. Down here should be the. We turn in like this. Stop at here. We drove round here fine. Just back this out to start the course. And oh, cool. Oh, Sod's Law says it's going to do it. No, trying to get back to the original start, but quite what will happen is the blobs are a lot wider for the first three than for the rest. Yeah, it proves me wrong yet again. And the big M's finished, so we'll just go and see him. I'll just switch it off. I think I'll send that. We have got a tractor trailer coming, so we won't go out that way. We'll the other way. Go through the beef yard. It's be a bit tight for it, but try and pick up the course, take it back to the farm, then do the BGA meadow. That's a meadow up the hill, very tight, narrow pathway up there. It's more a path than a road. Can't see what I'm doing. Right, so we've got change that to transfer, pick up a transfer road. The stars reach the right place. Transfer. Farm to Big Meadow and farm to PGA Meadow. What I do is find out where this course is running. Should be up here somewhere. Should be, I can't see it though. Oh, there. Seem to be showing the waypoint. You'll have one of those days now. I wonder if that's doing those wrong. Do Big Meadow. Oh, of course. Kick me, someone. It should be pig, beef, then eat it. Yeah, that's the right road. Hopefully it will pick that up and make its way up to Big Meadow. We're probably hitting a few trees on the way. But everybody's got a hobby. That's drivers that little hobby. What we're going to do here is we just set up a route. The other thing people have problems with is a trailer reversing route. The first thing when you set up a route, when you've got to reverse a trailer, is drop the trailer. Drop the trailer, have it at the right hand. No, get that to the right hand, we just drop the trailer. Anyway, tip. I'm going to just take this to I'm an Ian Robson moment there. Getting what I was going to say. I'm going to take this to my storage. A little bit short of hay. It's low, this is grass. The feed plant counts it as hay. Now I was going to start that somewhere near the middle of the field. Doesn't matter too much on grass. That's why we're going to run over it or not. If you start at the middle of the field, you should be able to it should find the start of the course wherever it is. Now we're going to go out this way. Remembering to always leave plenty of room, because when the course is actually run, it's going to have a trailer behind. Course play 3.41, which was the last one on FS 2013. You needed to have the trailer still on. One of the big things they improved on this first course without the trailer. We're just head along up here, and we're just going to drop it in. You can see the silos ahead of us. Aldridge says a lot of my headaches because I never got on very well with bales. I haven't the patience. So everything is geared toward loose storage. And if you want silage, there are bunkers by the score. I think there's 8. Now that's where we are going to tip it. The big M's main point just finishes. So you drive well away from it. You can get nice and straight and actually hop outside. Now we're going to reverse into the tip. Hit reverse, push it. Right, I'm going to go inside because it's going to be easy to see. You're going to drop me view a bit so I can see where the back is. No tight turns when you run it nice and gentle. You can back on, and what you do is you back all the way on the tip. When it's got the trailer on, it will sense where the trailer is. So it won't actually go back there. I hope. Stop the reverse bit, forward. Just had a cough. The trouble's getting old and smoke too many cigarettes in my life. I've no managed to pack up, I'm glad to say. Sort of my pocket, to be honest. And we're going to go back to that field we're on. We're coming out the other entrance because it's easier. Always when you're doing a course by course, take the easiest route. Never try and be too clever. It may take a bit longer, but the course will work. Just realised this rather than being a farm, this is a course play tutorial video. I'll try and do some actual farming on the next one. I don't know when the next one will be because it's as I build up my nerve to produce another one. Depends too what the quality is like on this one. I have to do a bit more playing around with it. Now we're just coming through. Now as easy as we go back along the same route. If you've got a bad memory, you can just follow back to find where you're meant to go. Through this entrance. And it doesn't really matter where you put the start point. I'm going to put it just off the start of the work. There. Not going to save it because I think, but not often, I think I actually have one. Yeah, big metal to store. We'll use this route. Just spent the time boring everybody to tears. Describing it. Get this going and see how the big M's getting on. You know he's waiting somewhere. He might be waiting at the farm. Be told to carry on up to the BJ meadow. Right. Oh, we'll just have to save it because I need this route afterwards. I'm just going to call this temp. And remember to delete it when I've finished. Right, now we'll delete the course set and we're meadow, big meadow, 13 metre. We'll follow the same course the big M done. Then add on temporary to the end of. That should take us, all being equal, to the storage point. Get this to start. Put it into the right mode, which is field work. I'm always forgetting that. I don't think I'm alone though. I think everybody has a little bit of fun with that at times. First waypoint, of course, just check it's picking the course up. There it goes, and we're going to have a look at the big M. There we are, yes, he's waiting to be told to continue. Continue to activate. Should have activated it first, it would have actually missed that wait there and just went straight on. But hopefully it's picked up the right course. I hope I don't hit that branch I left out here. Now he's doing fine. See how much he's... As you see, I'm filling one next to it up and the other two are both covered. This is most probably in farm sim. If you don't like logging, which I personally don't, I find it far too fiddly, but said patience isn't my biggest virtue. This is probably the easiest way to make tons and tons of money. Actually, there's too much money made on it. Doing fine. Didn't got to wash that. This is on its way. Making its way past the BGA plant, past the shop. I seem to spend far too much money. In fact, with the money I've got now, I will get that. Get a semi-cheaty Brooks chipper and go around and pick up all the branches I've sawn off everywhere. We're just following for a little while because we're now coming to the interesting bit. Interesting as in, oh my god, how the hell do we get round here? See, this only just fits up here. It will actually be off the course off the track a few times. I think it hits the sides a couple of times, but it hits up there. You do need all-wheel drive, which I highly recommend drive control. Shuttle is not to everybody's taste. I personally like it because I use a steering wheel and pedals. I like to have one pedal and make it go where it's going or reverse. But the all-wheel drive, I call all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive and the diff locks are wonderful, especially as course play recognise all-wheel drive and will bring in diff locks when someone gets stuck. You can get the Scorpion up here apparently. I've never tried personally, but I have seen videos that have got the Scorpion up the top here. Because even after the meadow we're going to, the meadows, there's two of them up here, grass meadows, it goes on to a logging area. And it's a wonderful view of it. Let's just turn the waypoints off. See the whole vista. The star is slipping. I wonder what he's slipped into. Oh yes, I remember this. I've got to remake this. It's always hitting things. I think it's my fault. I cut that too close. There's a good indication where you never cut these courses too close. Yes. Let's see if I can pick up on the nearest. Oh yes, there he is. He's just come around here. We just stop and check it. The main point was that it will tip the way it's set up without the trailer. Getting the course up without the trailer, it will still tip. change the view so we can see it's coming on to the point. The tip tree reached back a bit further. Finds the tip point, and lo and behold, it starts to tip. And this is now going in there. We're now, we should have 100,000 litres at the end of this, near 120,000 litres yet by the time we've cleared that field. And in there we've got the straw, grass, silage and fodder. Now before I actually run this course right the rest of the way, it should find its way back, or back to the only now Big M. This is the top meadow. If you bail up here, I would suggest don't use round bales. They can easily roll all the way down into the river. But get out, walk and have a look. Chicken will play as we go into the river. And once they go into that water, good luck. It's also rather easy to drive along here and get too close to the edge and lose a vehicle. Managed it yet, but just time. Not certain how long I've been, but I think we're full of quits here at the moment, and when I come back, it'll be another day forward, and we should be ready to start a harvest. Possibly not. 2 days on it, if not. I think I might have figured out the growth mode. It was growing far too quick for me. I managed to figure out how to slow it down a bit. What we're actually growing. Oh, that's the other thing. 2 new 4 and 7, which are down for canola and rape as I know it. And the others, 110, and the 2 starter fields, all down for barley. Most of these I have to use auto-comp, coupled with course play to empty, but we do have fun and games. As when I come back and record the harvest, you'll see and hear me, we're probably getting rather frustrated. I would just have a look at the running. I just have a quick see how the animals are doing. This is the aftermarket hub, the modded hub, based on the old 2013. It gives you a lot more information. The only thing it doesn't do is it only shows one shed for your beef, pigs, lambs. 2 pig sheds and 2 beef sheds on it. Now this tells me here that I'm soon going to have to think about emptying, filling the water up sheep, and I imagine it'll be the same. Yeah, the same on the cows, the milk cows, and they also want some straw. Viewers, I've got some mucking out to do, and we clear the slurry out. Carry on to the next. There actually is 2 pig sheds, that only shows one of them. Not looking too bad. Getting close to need to muck out. Is okay. Oh, we'll probably move all that. Oh well. There we go. There's the beef. I should say there's one shed has got 10 in, and the low stock trailer only holds 20 beef. I think I need to go around and send them to market. Doesn't matter, isn't it? Pigs. Doesn't look too bad there. Lambs. Lambs, I think it holds 53 or 54 lambs, so it looks like I'm ready to send those to market. And they certainly want mucking out. They're getting a little bit mucked out. Don't know if I've got anything down there. But, just hop out of there. Yep. And see what it looks like. Oh, the star is finished. Just, it must have been just one load. Full load off there. Oh yeah, soon won't mucking out, but that's not too bad at the moment. I only fill to 4 per pen. You can put more in, but don't show more than 4. 4 per pen looks about right to me. Say I had 200 lambs in there. A, wouldn't be too realistic. B, would be cruel. I'm a softie. Right, folks, I think thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, put a like down if you feel like it. Comment if you wish. If there's anything you wish to see, I will try and oblige. But I know what the hell I'm doing, which is not always a true thing. So thank you very much.